Um, so some bad news for those supporting Shad May. He has a game 1 loss for sideboard deckless check Ada basically, and he'll start the game down. They'll start the non-sideboarded game 1 and then play game 2, so Josh may win this in one game. This is the semi-finals. Unfortunate that we see it happen at such a level. Players have access to both sideboards and deck lists, so we'll.
But they don't get to see the page now, right? It's sideboarded.
At the moment, they don't get to see the page.
Sure.
And we'll begin shortly. Players just waiting to start.
So with the game 1 loss, does the person who was on the play still remain on the play?
The person on the play will still remain on the. No, the game loss puts the other person on the play.
Okay, sure.
So Shad will decide whether or not to play first or second.
Looks like.
Okay, sure. They're just doing it normal way. I was under the impression that Shad's supposed to start. However, hopefully we can make a match out of it. Josh starts with Mishra's Bauble and Verdant Catacombs. Shad fetching, I believe, Hallowed Fountain.
Yep.
Unfortunately, the glare on the main camera screen not very appealing.
Shad probably wanted to beat the cards in the matchup with the Geist in the sky. He'll definitely keep that on top.
I think his ideal situation would be to basically play a Geist and have protection up to stop a Lily from coming down.
I think Josh is thinking about his Mishra's Bauble. I wonder if Shad kept the land on top first and the Geist. I mean, there's no point in keeping the Geist right on top. Saves it from Inquisition as well.
Yeah, I think that's safe to assume. If it was an untapped land, to keep both on top, may as well keep the land. This way Josh won't have access to what Shad is playing. Josh also just cracking, going down to 19, Shad on 17. Goes for the turn.
Josh looking like he has a lot of removal in his hand.
His deck is basically based on disrupt your opponent's plan of winning and then play a threat, hopefully it sticks. Shad not looking too happy with this turn of events.
And how big is that? Land, artifact, sorcery. 3-4.
Yeah, it's unfortunately out of removal range in terms of bolt and lightning helix.
Draws the Thoughtseize at the top. Fortunate now for the Shad did draw the Geist that Josh knew about.
Josh is gonna have to decide what his plan of attack is here. Attacking for 3 with the Tarmogoyf. Shad probably gonna take this, hopefully as a logic knot for this Thoughtseize. And Josh just moving the Thoughtseize to the front, attempting to dissolve it.
So every Shad's about to show his hand.
And we'll see whether or not Josh gets this.
Okay.
Sure, the Geist gets taken more than likely. If I'm Shad here, if Geist doesn't get taken, means Josh more than likely has a Lily of the Veil.
Which I believe he does have in his hand. The thing is though, by taking the Geist, by not taking the Geist, you make it pretty obvious that you have the Lily as well. Do you know?
Yeah, he is just taking the Geist here.
Yeah.
So yeah, Shad took 3 down to 14. Josh takes 2 from the Thoughtseize down to 17. Shad pathing the Tarmogoyf, which will damp Josh up to Liliana of the Veil.
So I think Shad needs to find some kind of counter magic here, which he does not.
Only a Scalding Tarn.
What is Lily's starting?
Lily starts at 3, but it will plus up and make Shad discard a card immediately. Unfortunately, if Lily does stick it out, I don't think Shad's gonna see the game 3 here.
Oh, looks like Shad got another Geist. Question is, does he play it? I mean, by Josh taking the Geist, it might seem that he doesn't
Have Lily of the Veil, which is possible. I think Shad will pass and leave up Spellquiller though.
Does he have a spell card in his hand?
Yes,
Okay,
did see a
sure.
Spellquiller, I think. Well, actually, no, it could have
that was
been.
the Geist.
I think it's the Geist. You may be
Yeah.
right. Yeah, Geist. Lily comes
Not looking
down.
good for Shad.
Going to be a minus. Shad's going to be forced to kill the Lily.
At least he has a ball to deal with it. And a Snapcaster, which is pretty good.
Yeah, we see Bolt take down the Lily here. Josh now Delirium in graveyard, so Grim Flayers with the top will be 4/4s. Tarmogoyfs will be 5/6s.
Some big threats.
Actually, Tarmogoyf at this point will be a 6/5, 6/7, because
6/7.
artifact, planeswalker, creature, land, instant, sorcery.
Sure.
Although Shad does have Snap Path to deal with future Tarmogoyf.
He's the full Grim player.
And Shad will probably Snap Path this.
I think Josh might reverse here. What do you fetch? Another, just Tarmogoyf. Probably the best.
Tarmogoyf is going to be the hardest hitting threat.
I mean, a 6/7 person can take for the pulse and
He could even fetch a Eternal Witness in order to get back Lily.
Sure. It seems a lot slower of a path to victory than just
The Tarmogoyf. I think he's probably going to fetch the Tarmogoyf. Because even if Shad has an answer for this Grim player,
maybe
he
even
still has
another
the
Grim player is
answer.
not bad actually. Setting up a lot of draws.
The issue with... Okay, he is fetching another Grim player, which leads me to believe he probably has a Tarmogoyf in hand.
There's 2 fatal pushes, the Grim player that he fetched, and a land.
So he did actually have to shock there because he fetched a Temple Garden.
I think he's still able to play land for this turn because he got path earlier. Playing the second Grim player.
Unfortunately, can't play the second Grim player without Ghost Quartering himself.
Oh, is that a ghost quarter me?
Yes.
Oh, sure.
Shad fetching tapped Sacred Foundry. So game 2, Shad's gonna wanna bring in as much graveyard style effects as possible. Unfortunately, I believe he only has Surgical Extraction. He does however have cards like Engineered Explosives to deal with the Tarmogoyfs and Grim players. Very good in this match. Blessed Alliance isn't terrible. Celestial Purge can exile a Liliana of the Veil.
Okay, Shad has the fatal push. And then the path to exile. And Josh probably surrounded another Grim player that will get path to exile by the Snapcaster match.
more than likely. Yeah, the path snap here seems like the likely play. Josh pretty far ahead in terms of mana. Yeah, we're gonna see snap path. Gets exiled.
Probably the last basic king fish.
Think he's playing 3 only, so that would be the last basic. Could be 4. No, it's 1 forest, 1 plains, 1 swamp.
Okay, sure.
And the Snapcaster dies to a fatal push.
It's a pretty even game, I would say.
I think it's more favorable for Josh because he has gotten ahead in terms of card advantage.
Sure, it also looks like he's got a lightning helix and a land.
So Josh has got to answer Shad's best threats each time, whereas he's also gotten a chance to traverse for his own threats each time.
Interesting, Josh didn't play the Thoughtseize there.
I believe he's not wanting to damage his own life total for obvious reasons. If Shad has nothing in hand, Thoughtseize doesn't matter. If Shad has something in hand, it's going to miss the card. Okay, so here we are seeing Thoughtseize. Shad is going to Lightning Helix in response. Put Josh down to 11, Shad up to 17, then the Thoughtseize will put Josh down to 9. Actually, I believe Shad fetched twice there, so he's actually on 15.
Scavenging ooze, that's gonna be a problem.
Scavenging Ooze is probably going to go alongside. Okay, I think it's the soul threat now. So yeah, Shad has to have top decked. Oh sure, Josh tapped down his Ghost Quarter, so Fatal Push takes down the colonnade. Yeah,
It's not looking good for.
I believe Shad is out of this one, an unfortunate way to.
Still, I think that he can
end it.
still. I mean, there's a lot of creatures, right?
The issue is
And you do a Grim Flame for the turn.
his opponent has a lot of threats
Yeah.
and an active Scavenging Ooze. The Scavenging Ooze also gained a life there, so gains another life, goes up to 11 to 4/4. Attacks for 4, putting Shad down to 11. Plays a Grimflayer as a 4/4. Shad fetches, end of turn.
Shad needs something good at the top here.
Cryptic, draw into Snapcaster Cryptic.
The problem is the Scavenging Ooze is gonna.
Sure, the Scavenging will snap his future
I believe there's a lot of creatures
Snapcasters.
in the graveyard.
There's a number, couple of, Shad just scooping it up.
Unfortunate about that. First game.
Yeah, not much coverage there, apologies for that. Unfortunate for Shad that he did get a game 1 loss. We'll be back with the finals. Josh Barlow against whoever wins between James Combrink and also Toy Taladia.